KILR KILR Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 4. The enhanced version. Almost enhanced version. We have it sound advanced, but we don't have the speech going yet, or the VGA, SVGA graphics. I don't think we've got those going yet. Even though I do have a SVGA driver going with DOSBox, I don't think the simulator itself is displaying, and I mean it can't be. I mean there's not really anything. There's not that much to really show as far as colors. Which I'm curious what the VGA and SVGA version of Flight Simulator 4 would look like. I mean, wouldn't there have to be like scenery and stuff that was actually designed around that? I don't really know if there was any that have been, but anyway. Well, let's talk about where we're at and where we're going. So here we are. Greater Peoria, and here's where we're going. Quad City, or it's in the city of Moline. So I'd say the best way for us to get there, if we take this Peoria VOR at, this is 30 here, probably 315 I would say. 315, that should get us that should get us there, and we can set up an intersection point for Quad City using the Moline VOR at 190, I guess. That should put us right about there. If we see this center and we see an airport, then that should definitely be it. Alright, so we'll set Peoria, well, this one right here, to, we were saying 315. Okay, click on that. And just kind of wait for that to... I have a kitty on my arm. And he's not a very light kitty either. Alright. And the Moline is 114.4. 114.4. There we go, 57 miles. And yeah, about 19. No, 19. Let's go the other direction. You know, something I've noticed, the fuel gauges never go down. Now, I figured that would be in the realism settings, but there's nothing in here for, like, where's realism? Right here, A. There's nothing here for fuel. You see that? There's no option for fuel. So what? It's always on full? That seems like an oversight. And B for reliability. And there's nothing really, anything there. And instrument panel. Yeah, nothing really there either. So I find that weird. I mean, that there's like no setting. I mean, I'm assuming that it's like unlimited fuel, but there's no way to turn it off. I just find that odd. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this on. Starts out sounding like a helicopter. We can probably leave from the same runway that we had landed on. And I had advanced the time again a couple of hours. We're just saying that, hey, I took a nap. I do have to sleep, unfortunately. But we'll try to keep that to a minimum. Because we got places to go, things to do, people to see. We ain't got time to sleep. I have a kitty laying down here. Where is he? There he is. Hi. Hi. beginning to think that the runway was lost here. Alright. One thing of flaps down, and we are ready to go. Gear up. That sounded kind of sick. Well, we're on the right vector. If we just keep on this vector, we should meet up with our radial on vor number 2. The sun will be coming up soon, I believe. There we go. He's asleep on my arm. Of course, it's the one I'm flying with, but you know. So we should be passing Galesburg. That's probably where that highway there, the line, is going. Our vor number 2 should be switching over to from here pretty soon. And there we go. The sun is on its way up. Did you get your cat nap? You gonna lay over there and put your tail in my way? There goes Vor number 2. We're switching from... We're basically flying somewhere over it. Oh man, I need to get my hair cut. Alright, let's adjust our course here. Oh, there we go. Well, we got a center on Vor number 2. Other than that, we are on our way. I believe we have about 27 minutes until we get, until the sun fully comes up. Shadow. Just a happy kitty being up here, huh? He loves jumping up on the table here with me, and then just kind of plops himself next to me, sometimes on top of my hand or on my arm, or forcibly leans, is laying down but leaning his back into me, or rolling upside down and looking at me because he wants his tummy rubbed or his chin scratched. Wow. What do we talk about? I feel like I've been flying all night. We can talk about my cat. There he is. That is Shadow. See, he's quite happy. He just comes up here on the desk with me. Guess I'll move this over. There we go. Ooh, our Vor is almost lined up here. Man, this simulator is like playing hard to get. And now I'm trying to catch a radio, and then it's like, no, we don't want to do that. So we are sitting at roughly 3,200 feet. Got a good throttle going. Not going the greatest of speeds. 80 knots. I like to go faster than that. My cat tends to have a potion spell with him. It's like if you were to lay down, just to relax, if he laid down next to you, for some reason you wind up just falling asleep. He has that way somehow. .4 miles. So, how many add-ons did they release for Flight Simulator 4? That's what I'm wondering. I know they've got Grand Canyon, which I am in the process of getting that. They had the sound and graphics upgrade. They had the scenery and aircraft upgrade, which we will be working with. Oh, let's see. What else did they release? I don't know if they released very much. I'm looking to see what I can find. Flight Simulator, to spell it right. Flight Simulator 4.0. Scenery. We'll try that first. Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator 4.0 Italy scenery. Huh. This is actually a guy called Marco plays DOS games. This was actually recorded this year, May 26, 2018. Here. Let's do some in-flight entertainment here. Let's see if I can do what I did before. There we go. Let's see here. turn our sound off here, and then that way we can hear the video. Let's see what he does.
Cool friends, here with your best friend Marco, and with Microsoft Flight Simulator 4.0 of the 1989, my friends. This is the box. I have taken out the manual.
I already like this guy.
To find the professional way to fly it, okay? And well, here you are looking to an MD-81 from Alitalia, okay? Because this is the add-on Scenery Italy.
I need to get a control stick
in the early
or
90s
yoke
by Virtually Softwares. That's a software house, that Italian software house that is still alive today, making a add-on for the modern flight simulators also, okay? The next Monday I will try to call them. They are in Milan, to ask them for documentation for this beautiful add-on. And in this moment we are parked in Caselle Turin Airport. Here I will use for this gaming session the Virtual Pilot Pro, okay, 90s adapter with the rudder, the fly jock, and also the throttle, okay. Well, I think that we can start very fast inside the game, and let me zoom here.
Let's see if he's got the sound upgrade.
External view of the MD-81 here. Okay, seems to me that now you are inside the game. Okay, well,
his graphics appear to be the same.
I need space for my legs. Okay, if you have played Microsoft Flight Simulator 4.0, probably you had the fun, okay, with the editor of the airplanes. In fact, Microsoft
I'm having
Flight
fun
Simulator
now.
4 is the only one of the series Microsoft Flight Simulator that permit to create your own aircrafts. Okay, there's an editor. Well, first of all, Bill Gates this evening is here with us. Okay, and well, I want to start from my airport, Caselle. Here we are in the park. We can see, sorry for the flickering, I must change the
something about that Bill Gates picture is just kind of like, I don't know, man.
Now it's good. Okay, now it's better. Let me only check. Okay, air traffic control is on. Okay, the simulation.
Oh, let's see if he's got speech on his
for me,
too.
My friends, everything is on. Engine, elevator trim, the gyro drift.
He's got realistic setting on his flight control.
Flight control realistic.
Mine's uneasy because I'm using a keyboard.
Okay, I will ask to virtually software documentation, but in the meantime, in these days, I have tried to find some nav and com frequencies. Okay, and starting from Caselle, the tower is 118.
I wonder, are we going to hear something?
If I'm not wrong.
That's what I want to. And this is a modern video too, uploaded this year. So I want to see if he's got the graphics and the sound upgrade
okay,
going.
Torino Tower with you. Runway 36 is the preferred runway. Yes,
I guess not. It's not talking.
This is my house. A very incredible thing I discovered yesterday, my friends. Let me show you, please. Very fast. 130 0. Montalto d'Ora, my friend.
Can you type in the com?
Very close to my
oh, wait a minute. No,
Ivrea.
he's
Ivrea
doing keyboard shortcut. That's what he's doing.
Turin. But in this Montalto d'Ora, this little town, we have a very little fly camp, okay, for very light plane.
I'm going to skip forward a little bit here.
Plane. And checking the communication, I found...
There's a part. Looks like he's moving there.
Okay. Okay, with the rudder.
Italy
Okay,
Center.
now we
I
are
wonder
online.
what this
Behind
is.
us, no one. Okay. This is my wife, my friends, angry with my son because he doesn't want to go to wash his feet. So typical Italian family
You could hear her. She's like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah,
after
rah."
dinner. This is the situation, my friends here.
Go wash your
But
feet
we are
now.
focused on our flight.
Dare you walk on our kitchen floor
and
with that?
one from Alitalia. Okay. Okay, now we are receiving the permission probably to take off. Microsoft Flight Simulator cleared.
Let's see. Moving forward a little bit more.
Okay. There are several radio stations. It's very beautiful, my friend. It's very beautiful add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator 4. Very beautiful. We will fly at 5,000 feet and looking for Linate. Now I'm facing east. Okay, so 90. I will go to 100. I think is better. Yes, this is Novara because this river here is the Ticino. The name of this river is the Ticino. This is Novara. See? Okay, 450 no.
He switched views. How do you switch views?
Too much fast.
How do you switch your window?
54 miles from destination.
I need to find a way to do that.
It's very hard to land a so big plane. The MD-81 is always from this add-on. In fact, it's an Alitalia. Okay.
Let's see where he's at over here.
Aveva il pantalone di pigiama? La doccia. Non, cioè, se l'è fatta ieri sera la doccia,
Scusa, mi sono trovato vestito.
Vabbè.
Mi hai vestito
Did you
tu.
go wash your feet?
Complimenti.
No, I don't want to.
C'avevo i pantaloni da
Ti sei vestito da solo.
Perché
Io non ti potevo vestire
Go
mettendoti
wash your feet right now.
pantaloni.
Sono con 2 paia di pantaloni,
Ma io
Cioè, devi anche accorgerti di cosa fai.
No, vabbè.
Ma scusa,
Obiettivamente la cosa è grave.
Cioè, lasciamo perdere.
Okay, my friends, Linate.
I'm liking the video just because
Okay,
he keeps it real.
Okay, I have to
Okay.
turn too much here.
Here he comes for a landing.
This is Linate. Request permission to land. Little bit late.
I did this a little bit,
To land here, my friends.
you know, with the ATC. But it gets kind of boring after a while.
It's impossible for me here. It's impossible.
Oh, does he have problems trying to land?
It's impossible.
It's not impossible. Unless you're playing the Commodore 64, then it's a little challenging. You're cleared to land. There you go. There you go.
Nothing is impossible.
Yeah,
Nothing is impossible.
that's right.
My friends, nothing is impossible. Nothing is
There you go.
impossible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Linate. I was arrived. Linate arrivals. One.
Elmate Tower with you. What is that?
Milan arrivals.
Millennials do not overfly the
Do
city.
not
of-
overfly city of Milan. Contact Linate Tower on 11810.
Huh.
Okay, Milan. Ground 121.
How did he get that?
121,
Oh, there's like different.
121.8.
So there's different comm frequencies? Do they really have that?
Control General Aviation must use west apron. North apron may be used on night hours.
I didn't think they included the
Okay.
different comm frequencies.
Now we will exit the runway. Nothing is impossible. Basically, my friends, I was discussing.
Huh. Well, I don't know. I think this was pretty cool. Alright. Giving you a thumbs up, man. Impossible, impossible. Nothing is impossible. Does he have... Darn, I thought he was... Okay, I'm going to ask him. Be interesting if he actually watches my video with me actually typing a comment in here. What is the name of the Italy scenery? And who makes it? If I can type it right. Fun video, by the way. I like to actually spell it out and not just put BTW. All right, there we go. So if he actually traces back to my channel and happens to watch this, hey Marco, enjoyed your video. I hope your son washed his feet. That's cool. Very cool. And it was this year, May 26. Let's see what else he does. Well, he's got a video on installing DOS 3.10, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2.13. Oh, that's interesting. We had to take a look at that one. Marco plays Lakers versus Celtics. Marco plays. Gets a heck of a lot more viewers than I do. 486 returning to life. Marco plays Frog Bog and television. Boxing. The most beautiful soundtrack in the history of something. Of the Intellivision. Well, that'll be interesting. We gotta check his stuff out. You know what? I'm gonna subscribe to him. I want to see what else. I want to see what else this other guy is doing. Let's look at Flight Simulator 2.13.
Hello, my super beautiful friend. Here we are with the Olivetti N24 here, okay? And there is also Microsoft Flight Simulator 2.12 here, okay? We are already inside the game because I was making a video for our great friend of Facebook, and here we are in Boston. This is a sky view, and basically, let me check if I can do a better view. Okay, now it seems better.
In
okay,
Boston.
we are in a sky view, my friends, and we must.
So he's using a scenery
do
disc,
the
and I haven't been able to get
runway that's here. Okay.
the scenery discs
First
and
of all,
stuff to
I have
work.
already set the nav point to reach the Marcia's. Sorry, my friends, the Martha's Vineyard Airport. That's south of Boston. Okay. And
Now you notice how the
DMP,
control panel's
I
filled out
must
there?
check later.
How
This
come
is
they didn't do
a-
that on Flight
an
Simulator 3 and
intermediate
4?
nav point, and this is the final destination.
It's all look.
Wow, my
it's all
friends.
black
This
in
game is
between
very
here.
beautiful.
But
I
yet
really
on Flight
hate
Simulator
this.
2,
And first of
it's
all,
all filled
turn on the
in
engine.
with white. It's like that on the Amiga version
So,
too.
The mags are
What
off.
happened here?
Now
I don't know.
I'm setting both the mags, and I turn on with powering the engine. Now lights are already on because, my friends, we are basically in a bad weather condition. Look here. This is what I can see from my plane. Very, very gray sky.
It
Okay.
looks kind
Now
of green,
we go
actually.
to the runway. So let's go. Power to the engine. Let's go.
I'd say he should try to output
Okay,
this out to
is the
something
runway.
that gives better quality, but that might be hard to do on an old
Let's move
PC.
to the runway. That's an F point. This point is a refueling point.
Maybe if there was
Okay, my
a
friends. Beautiful.
what a
Here we are
CJ
in
VGA
Boston. I
connector
have
to
the
RCA
Boston
plugs or
charts
something.
here. We are already connected
MacGyver
with the
something
phone.
together.
Here we have the information.
Sam, I want to do a series on Flight Simulator 2.
Okay, we are closely moving.
2 as in number 2, not 2 as in also.
Altimeter set.
But 2, my Flight Simulator 2 also, there you go. But I want to try to get it working in either DOSBox or PC emulator with the scenery disk without it freezing on me. And I'm beginning to wonder if I'm going to have to build a retro computer in order to play it.
Okay. Cut off the engine and brakes. Okay, perfect. To be honest, I didn't understood why. That's a problem here.
And if I do that, I'd have to find a way to
No,
output the
it's
video.
almost working
If I can
again.
output the video
Okay, now we are inside
and input it
the
in
plane. I set a
my
little
main
bit
computer,
of, flaps.
I
and
could
so we are
record. I
ready
could
to
record
take
it that
off.
way.
With the reality mode hard, you must increase the throttle very slowly to do not shut down the engine.
Yeah,
Okay, too much power, too
I just
fast,
shut.
and the engine
I just
will
bring
be
the.
shutted.
I just bring it up all the
Here we
way.
go. We are hitting 0. Look, I must.
Uh-oh.
I must take care of the. I'm going down now. Now look at the instruments.
It's hard to tell because the screen,
Look at the instruments.
because the screen refresh is.
I'm at 4,000 feet.
I think we're gonna have
almost
daytime here on our
3,500
simulator here
feet.
pretty soon.
Miles from.
That's really hard to see. Oh, it's green because it's monochrome. Duh.
Look here, what a turbulence. That's it.
And I'm wondering, like, why? Well, yeah, he says right there. Hi, Marco. The monochrome looks nice. There we go. It's daytime. Well, we're 15 miles away. We get our sounds back. So, Marco, if you happen to be watching this video, what stuff do you have for Flight Simulator 4? I'm interested. Contact me. Let's work together. Because this tour that I'm doing is very, very ambitious, so I can use whatever help and suggestions you can offer. I'm surprised that we have been locked on this VOR as well as we have been. We haven't drifted off of it at all. Now the question is, will we be able to find the airport? Hopefully, if I have the right, if I'm leaving at the right vector. We haven't passed it yet, that's for sure. Because this, man, this is so jittery. This has not gone to the center yet. If once it goes to the center and passes and we don't see the airport, then yeah, we've passed it. And of course, I don't know how to look out the windows. I thought it would be shift and the numerical keys, but nope, that's not it, because I tried that. Oh man, where's my reference card? Let's see if I can find my reference card here. Well, it's not in that folder. I'm curious about the Italy scenery that he's got. Unless, is that from the maybe, okay, maybe that's from the SubLogic Western European. I didn't think about that until now. It's probably the Western European tours that he's got from SubLogic. Alright, reference card. There's getting airborne, there's flying controls, simulator controls, slewing controls. Throttle, flaps, aircraft, engine, throttle. To change your view, press S to change your view from looking out the window to viewing an airplane from 3 perspectives. But it doesn't let you look out. Use windows. Okay, make topmost, pan down, pan up, zoom in, zoom out. View, here we go. View, direction, scroll lock. It's scroll lock. Ah. Well, I didn't try that key. Meryl. Where's the scroll lock? Okay, here it is. Aha! Ha, ha, there we go. Much better. I think, you know what? I think he had the textures going. Let's try 4 ground texture. Got the dots. Let's try it. No, small rectangles doesn't show anything. Big rectangles. It does make it look. It does make it look more interesting, I guess. Rather than a completely green. The Amiga version is, you know, just like the Commodore 64 version. It's just like green landscape. It's a very pretty green, though. Windows 95 and Windows 98 can boot into DOS. So, can you run? Probably can't. Just don't know if you can run these programs and like Flight Simulator 1, 2, 3, 4 by rebooting into DOS. It's possible. I've been wanting to. I've got parts and stuff. Just I need time to build myself rebuild a 95, 98 machine. We should be able to see the airport. But I don't see it, do you? Is it over there? We haven't passed it yet. This hasn't moved over. We might be able to visually try to find it, because you see here is quad, right? And you've got these two rivers that connect right there. Now I see the river right up here. Now where does it split? I'm not sure. That's Moline over there. You know what? I bet you the airport's over there. We're 5 miles away. We should be able to see it. I definitely don't think it's in this direction. Whoops. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go towards the city and see what we can find. As a matter of fact, our needle's beginning to move. Might be the other direction. Oh, check that out. It flashes. That's cool. Wait. That? Maybe? Let's see. Let's go to map and see if we can find it. Something's right there. Oh, and look. It splits off. I think that is it. Let's turn in its direction then. Oh, my carb heat is on. Has that been on this whole time? Is that why I'm not getting any speed? We shouldn't be this close to the Vor, though. See, 2 miles away from the Vor, that doesn't make sense. That's gotta be it, right? Let's look at the map again. Yeah, that's it. That is definitely the airport. Alright, gear down. Flaps. I think during the daytime, the textured ground, well, you know, not quite textured, but you know what I mean. I think looks decent. At night, it looks kind of odd. I kind of prefer the complete blackness, because that's kind of like how it would look in a way. Runways at. I think there's one there. I know there's one at an angle, but am I facing it? I don't know. Oh, of course I can't see it. I'm not close enough. It's kind of sticking up here. Do you see that? Sticking out. Now the question is, will we land on the runway? He did an awesome job. I always have trouble with those big jumbo jets. And yes, we'll be flying jumbo jets in this series. They'll be more like side quests. Whereas the tour is like the main part of the story. So we always have to return back to the tour itself, but there can be a side quest, you know. Like when we arrive to a major airport, and we're like, alright, let's go and take a jumbo jet from here to there. And we can match that with the other simulators. Yep. Getting lined up here. Just about there. We got some Vasi lights here. It's definitely sitting a little too low here. There we go. We got a red over white. Is this just a lined runway, or is this actually like filled in? That might be a little too much. Well, you got to hear the stall sound. Isn't that essentially what you're supposed to do, is stall the plane? I have no idea if this airport even has taxiways. It may just be a runway. Let's see. Oh, there is. Yeah, it's up there. Okay, cool. I'm annoyed about the fuel tanks. It's like, you know, we have the ability to get fuel and stuff, but yet this thing is unlimited fuel. We'll use the fuel box as a parking spot. Actually, I think we'll just park right over here. Yeah. Alright, so we are here at Quad City in Moline, Illinois, and had an interesting flight. We watched some stuff from Marco. There's not too many videos out there on Microsoft Flight Simulator 4. We'll see if we can find some others. But I'll put a description. I'll put the links to the two videos that we looked at in the description, so that way you can watch the whole thing. and give Marco your support. All right. Well, folks, thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next leg of our journey. And be sure to check out this flight in the other simulators. I will see you next time. Don't forget that we're doing this same flight in the other simulators, so check those out if you'd like to make some comparisons or just relive some of those old fun memories of the past. Be sure to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content, and thanks very much for watching.